There are over 31,000 retirement homes in the UK, and we're stood outside one of them here. Now, most of the issues we find are problems like CT ratio issues or CT polarity issues, under recording meters, missing unbilled supplies, and they're really difficult to find. But we know that some of the issues we find, such as say a ×10 data mismatch, our clients could and probably should pick these up through running a data exception report. One such data exception report is to compare settlements data with billing data. So for the majority of leads we find, those really hard to find leads, comparing billing and settlements data does not show up a problem. That's because these really difficult leads are completely invisible to the industry. So you can't compare the billing data to the settlements data and expect it to show up an issue. No one knows there's a problem here. But in this example at the retirement home, our client could have found that there was a problem by comparing the two sets of data. That's because they were billing 1/10 of the volume that was being settled. There was a settlements gap here, and it means that they actually made a loss on supplying this customer. Should we find out more? Let's go and have a look at the meter. Okay, so the old meter that was here that had the problem has now been replaced as part of the AMR rollout. But you can see from our photos at the time that the old meter was a CalMove 500. Now CalMove 500s should be set up with a factor of 10 applied to all the readings, multiplied with 10. The distributor had set this up correctly, so the correct volume of electricity was getting settled. But the supplier had inadvertently set the meter up as a CalMove 300, where the reads weren't multiplied by the factor of 10 like they should have been. This meant that they were only billing for 1/10 of the usage. Suddenly there was a misalignment between what was getting billed and what was getting settled. A settlements gap had appeared. So this retirement home isn't a particularly large user of electricity. But still, over the 4 years that our client supplied them, they made a loss due to this settlements gap by £4,150. Might not sound a lot, but if you're a supplier with many hundreds of thousands of commercial properties, it only takes 250 small ones like this to leave you down £1 million.